Nobody indeed. What is good? Welcome into Driving the Line Crew Exclusive. My name is Alan Bell. It's good to see you all, man. How we doing? How we doing? Everybody drop in, man. Let me know what you're doing tonight. Chilling? You working? You're at the house? All of it, man. Let me go ahead and first off and start with our man, Big Zach, man. His girl went into surgery today, and I know that she's doing well out of surgery, and that is good to know. Chels, hey, we're thinking about you. We're all thinking about you. You, Big Zach, everybody. All right, good to see you all. Good to see you all indeed, man. What's going on? College baseball, man. What is going on with Florida? What in the heck is going on with Florida, man? Drop in any games that you're watching, any games that you're tracking. We got a ton going on here. I'm gonna try to work it all on the screen, but we'll see if that works or not. I also don't want to tip the internet gods, but all right. First off, man, and look, you guys know, and anybody that's brand new, crew exclusive, man, we'll talk about anything. Talk about everything. We can live bet some games. We can talk about some games that are going on. We can talk about anything, anything. I mean, just drop in the chat, man. Say what's up. And let me also say, if you're brand new, don't be shy. Don't be timid. Drop it in. Say hello. And I assure you, this is the most welcoming community in the game. Bibbo says, okay. Do we like this bet? Yes. What is it? Sorry, I'm just reading. Aaron Judge, Shohei Ohtani, Anthony Santander, and Juan Soto to combine for 1+ home run on Thursday. Plus 100? With a promo? Hell yeah. I'll take that. I mean, it is opening day, but I mean, you get 4 pretty good names. What do you guys think? You guys in? Do we like this bet? Adam, good evening, buddy. Good to see you. Louisville down 9-2. Man, Cincinnati's a good baseball team. Let me see if I can pull up the baseball on the screen. Hold on 1 second. Z Money, heck boost. Bibble. My brother said he hammered it. Okay, there we go. Big Elliot, let's go, fellas. Go indeed. Elliot, good to see you, buddy. TJ, what up, dog? See you tomorrow, big boy. Elliot working at the house where they got these NIT and CBI bets. There we go. Yeah, what'd you guys take, man? I don't have anything going college basketball wise tonight. Z Money. Yep. Hanging there, Zach. Absolutely, buddy. Big Todd at the airport, heading to Alaska. Oh man. I would guess Anchorage, but is it Anchorage? Like, what are you doing out there, man? I don't want to pry, you know what I mean? But like, you feel free sharing, man. That's fast. I've never been to Alaska, man. Stonefish truck driver here, big getcha. Oh, nice, Stonefish. All right, man. Well, yeah, definitely be safe, but man, you know, it's interesting. Stonefish, when you get like, I don't want like to interrupt you, like, if you know, while you're driving, obviously, but you know what I would love, man? I would love to hear how we all as drivers can be better, like around truck drivers. Does that question make sense? Like, I always love like knowing things because you literally drive professionally, right? And I ask the same thing to you know, friends of mine that work for the post, you know, the United States Postal Service, right? You know, delivering mail. Like, I would love to know like little things that we can do to be better, because I always try to be around truck drivers, trucks, like on the road, right? Like, I try to be courteous, obviously, because you know, the weight of the vehicle, and you know, they don't have obviously all the slowing speed, you know, that cars do. But dude, first off, good to see you, buddy. And second off, man, would love to know. Like, and you don't have to do it right now. I'm not saying that, but like sometime, like, I swear I would love, because I just love the aspect of you see it and you see it daily. You know what I mean? I hope that all makes sense. And I'm not just sounding weird, but I just love hearing things that we all do every day, but you see it from such a different angle, and you're like, dude, people don't do this. Definitely do this. You know what I mean? Would love to hear it. And obviously, Drive safe, buddy. It's good to see you, man. Big Robert, good evening, everybody. Just got back my granddaughter's first high school varsity softball game. Nice, man. How'd it go? What position does she play? Bro, Florida it's wild, man. Like they can't hit. Last day of international soccer. Peru, double chance, baby. Minus 140. Okay. Ashby, good evening. Oh, glass of Jack. Very Randall Mims-esque of you right there. I like it, dude. You take it neat. Robert just got home. Landed, let's go. Took words by the line when they were down 9. There you go. What's the score of that? I'm gonna try to. I've been working on trying to get some like score bugs and stuff that we can get on the screen during these lives. But yeah, like you guys help me out, man, on some of these scores because we got so many things going on. Any of them to hit a home run. Okay, it was minus 170. Oh, and the boost took it to plus 100. I got you. Big Z money. All right, first show's a new member. Hey, and obviously, I mean, you already been chopping it up, man. So it's so good to see you. And if there's anything that you need, obviously let me know. But let the crew know as well, man. Like they'll definitely help you out with anything for sure. But yeah, don't ever hesitate. Shoot me an email. Definitely get you. Minus 170 pose boost to plus 100. Gotcha. Okay. It's big. Utah Jazz team total over 111.5. Cavs minus 3.5. Thunder minus 6.5. All alternate lines. Okay. All right. Bradley, Illinois State parlay. Okay. All right, there we go. Are Coastal and Clemson playing tonight? Took over 12.5. Yeah, they are. Hold on, I'll get your score on that. I think they're in like the 6th or 7th inning. Last I saw it was 7-1 Coastal. Hang tight. Yeah, 7-1 Coastal going to the top of the 8th. So need a little work, man. Need Clemson to get something going. Oklahoma State, Cleveland State parlay. Okay. Northern tip of Alaska oil field work. Man, would love to hear more about that, man. That sounds fascinating. Like, what's the weather like? I guess it's all right, in Alaska right now, but I don't know. I've never been there, but dude, that's gotta be Todd, you gotta be a tough dude, man. That does not sound like easy work at all. Elliott Bradley minus 3.5. The tailing Bradley, Illinois State money line parlay thanks to Matty Ice. And I'm on Oklahoma State money line at 8. Nice. How's Oklahoma State look? I haven't gotten a chance to watch a whole lot of that. 7-1 Coastal. There we go. Yeah. Robert, I don't have any time to even look at best tonight. Do you know the only military base assignment you have to volunteer for? Antarctica. Really? I mean, that would make sense. I don't even want to know, like, the work that we need done or protection up there in Antarctica. It'd be fascinating. That sounds like something that, like, I don't know, like you'd either be sending special forces or you'd be sending IT dudes. Like there's some sort of like server or I don't know. Dude. It'd be fascinating though. There's a great video on Safe Drive you get to watch in training. Can't remember what it's called. It's a sweet 1980s style wheel in the TV and VCR in the class. Oh, dude. I love those training videos, especially the older the better. All right. PSA Virginia there. Okay. Scoops hit a double. I love that name. Scoops hit a double, had 2 walks, but the team lost. It's all right. First game. Double 2 walks, though. Nice. Good day to play. Houston Rockets first quarter minus 2.5. 31-25 Heat. Okay. Nice. That's a great nickname. And Scoops is a lot better than like Pudge. You know what I mean? Especially for a girl. Tizzle, let's go. Hey, what I haven't seen Santa Barbara. Hold on, let me see if I can pull this up. Hold up. See if this works. Bam. Hey, Georgia Tech. Florida State 2-3. See what Coast is doing here. There you go. What is that? 7-1. Oh man. Yeah, that timed out on me. Yeah, I'll keep working on that. But yeah, let's see. Some other scores here. Oral Roberts was winning. Dude, Auburn putting it all over South Alabama. What is it, 9-2? Yeah, 9-2 Auburn at the bottom of the fourth. Take that. How about my Batcats AB 9-2? There you go. Belt the ass. I love that. Dude, there you go, man. The Batcats. Jack with a couple rocks. Ashby, well done. Professional. I love it. I only had a no sweat bet bonus that I wanted to use, so I just put together stupid like parlay plus 1,000. Okay. Oh, the military. Okay, I got it. It's Antarctica. Yeah, that makes sense. Minus 20 degrees. Oh my God. All right, Todd, I take that back. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. That's insanity. Dude, you're a badass. You're a certified badass. You're out there working oil fields in minus 20 degrees minimum. Good Lord, bro. Hats off to you, dude. Oklahoma State looked good. They lost it up in North Texas the 2 years ago. A few players are on the team, so remember also Steve Blitz's first year, so they get up for him. Man, it's good. You know, dude, I remember uh Rick Barnes' first year at Tennessee. I think they had a losing record, but you could see it. Like exactly what you're talking about. You know what I mean? You could just see people playing for him. Coastal Carolina up 8-1 now. Um, yeah, that's good. PSA Virginia's horrible. They are. Dude, they got problems. Real problems. 6-2. UC Santa Barbara. Nice. Nice. Yeah, this is a good game. You guys, that was a good look by you guys, man. That was a real good look on them. They I mean, obviously it's not over. We're not, jinxing anything, but yeah, like you talk about a team that needed to come out and just look good tonight. Okay. So let's talk about a couple things. All right, so we got Diggs to the Patriots, which I saw was a big number, but it was like, I mean, you got to be careful with those, uh, up to contracts. I think it's like 3 years, like 68 million or something like that. We've seen a lot of players go to the Patriots. Mike Vrabel, obviously Vrabel coached him in Houston. That one's fascinating. We saw Russell Wilson to the Giants. What do you guys think about that? So the Giants signed Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston. I like Jameis. I mean, I don't have anything against Russ either. I mean, he is what he is. Do the Giants run? I'm not saying they run a 2-quarterback system, but do they go 2 quarterbacks? Like, would you? Would you find a way to work in both guys? And also, let's think about the inverse of that. That pretty much means Cam Ward's going to the Titans number 1 overall. Because I don't think that they're going to sign Aaron Rodgers, right? I mean, never say never. I mean, what are the Steelers going to do? Are the Steelers signing Aaron Rodgers? Like, drop into your thoughts on all of those, any of those. Huge Blues hockey game tonight. Needed to stay in the playoff hunt. Let's go Blues. Dude, I would love to go to a Blues game one time. I bet that's a great crowd. That's a good sports fan base. Burlington, TJ Maxx, or Ross. I feel like Ross get a little expensive. TJ Maxx been holding it down for a while. Burlington's the OG here, right? I haven't been in a Burlington in a while. But those are those stores where it's random what you're going to run into. You know what I mean? Like you might go in to any of these 3 times in a row. Like say you went, once a month, right? And you just don't see anything. Then you could pop in there and you're like, dude, where'd these come from? Uh, I'm going I'm gonna go Burlington. That's my answer. Drop in the chat. You guys' thoughts. I'm going Burlington on that one. The OG. Bibbo. Picks, 4 picks, round robin, Duke, Houston, Auburn, Florida. Okay. You'll take a stack on that one. All right, there we go. All right, Duke, Houston, Auburn, Florida. I mean, I don't hate it. Yeah, Burlington. Yeah, I'm telling you, I agree with you. I think the answer is Burlington. Singles, Oklahoma State, money line, North Texas at Oklahoma State IT. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You pasted it. All right, Oklahoma State money line. Super kick, put it in the Discord. The books, no term has been chalked. I'm curious how the line movement has played out. Yeah. Hell. Hold on. See if I can pull it up. Let's see here. Okay. So let's see. BYU, Alabama. What that would come down a point. Alabama 5.5. Total 175.5. I think that stayed. Maryland, Florida, 6.5 stayed. 57.5. That stayed. Yeah. Arkansas, Texas Tech, I believe that has stayed. Ole Miss, Michigan State, I believe that stayed. Kentucky, Tennessee stayed 4.5. Michigan, Auburn. Auburn went up a point on the show this morning. It was Auburn was favored by 8.5. They're at 9.5 now. And again, this is just one book, but Houston 7.5. So it looks like it's pretty much stayed the same. But I'll say this though, your point is correct, because your point's correct, and I'll tell you why. The general public hasn't started betting it yet. Like it really takes the last 24 hours, but really the last 5 hours and then the last 2 hours, right? Like for the public. Now you're going to see big money bets probably have already started coming in, which will definitely affect it. But this is the instance where the public, there's so many quantity of bets that it overpowers the money bets, if that makes sense. Usually it's the other way around, but when it's a big event like this, there will be so many people that come in and place, $10, $15, $25, like just, bets that, that we all place, right? The quantity will be so high. And the parlays too. Like that'll be a massive, massive part. So that's a good point. That's something to keep. Like, I'll tell you what, we'll keep doing that in the morning, on the morning show, because we definitely need to track that and to see where it's going for sure. Let's see. Steelers drafting Jackson Dart from Ole Miss. Yeah. Oh, Jackson. He recruited well off the field. I can tell you, Lane Kiffin loves him some Jackson Dart. Loves it. Dude, you want to know something crazy? Go look at, like, you don't have to do it right now, but like when you get time, go look at Lane Kiffin's like coaching history. Like just wiki, right? This dude was he was the coach at Tennessee in 2009. And he was the coach of the Raiders before that. Like, he started so young and so fast that like he has the coaching history of a guy twice his age. It's crazy. It's like Tom Brady. Like when Brady, like you looked up, Brady's been in the NFL for 4 years and he has 3 Super Bowls. You're like, what in the hell? Like Lane Kiffin's coaching, like it's crazy. It looks like it would be Pete Carroll. You know what I mean? Elliot, look, go ahead, beat me. There we go. 4 hours for both of us. Yes, sir. I've seen tomorrow at all, but I have Thursday at work, so I can be okay. There we go. There we go. Yeah, brother. Whenever we can have you, man. We always appreciate it. Always love seeing you, my boy. If you go to any of those stores looking for something you won't find it, just pop in. That's the truth. That's absolutely the truth. You have to just swing by. You're like, all right, I'm gonna go in. Which is good or bad, depending on your perspective, if you don't want to spend money. But you're exactly right. Uh there you go. All right, Burlington, dude. It's the way to go. Burlington's the OG, bro. Absolutely the OG. There's been no Madison March. Yeah, I mean, there aren't, but like, look, I, I'll take it any way I can get it. Like, you will never hear me complain about Blue Bloods, Cinderellas. Like, I'm good. However, it comes down. I love the NCAA tournament. Um, I'm fascinated to see what this weekend looks like. Like with all, I'm not saying like Blue Blood, but like all programs that are supposed to be where they are. We could get some badass games. Now, it is fun having a Cinderella to root for, right? But we could get some really badass games, man. Big Jared, what's good, man? Good to see you, buddy. Uh, had to get off my auto bets to take the money line with all the dogs. Yep, really there, bro. No, I didn't. I just stuck straight with Draymond. And did you take it? Anybody get a score update on that or a prop update? Here, I can pull it up. I meant to, and I got caught up in baseball and I forgot. The Heat's still winning. As a Raiders and USC fan, you do know Lane Kiffin. Like, bro, go back. Like, think about this. Al Davis fired Lane Kiffin. Al Davis on a projector screen. Like it's crazy. Like Lane Kiffin's coaching history is nuts, man. Like it seems like he'd be way older. And let me say this too. Shout out to him. Lane went through some personal issues. Not as public as a guy like Coach Sark. But Lane's done a hell of a job kicking that. And a lot happier. Um he's in a good spot. Lane was in an odd place there for a little while, man. But yeah, like I don't want to go too personal on it, but yeah, he's doing a lot. He's doing a lot better. Ole Miss FAU was a good stop for him. Like just slow life down, slow down, buddy. And then Ole Miss is a great place too because don't get me wrong, man. Like I don't know if there's any Ole Miss fans in the chat, but like, of course, like Ole Miss is in the SEC, like any other big like your fan base, they want to win. But it's not, Alabama pressure, just grinding you to death every 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Like Ole Miss is a good place for him. He's a good coach. I mean, he's just seen it all. It's crazy. 2+ Brand. I can't even pronounce Brandon Podzimski 3-pointer space. Yeah, like I can never pronounce his last name. Jimmy Butler says go Silver 5.5 spread. Butler 4-point pick plus 1462. Boy, you got some nice numbers. Let us know if you hit them. Crazy coach already. Yeah, it is. Thought Texas made good hire. Seems like I mean, you get a Miller. Look at Michigan. We were talking about it on Twitter the other night. Michigan, Louisville, Kentucky. And they nailed theirs last year. Miami's killing them. Yeah, are they? Yeah, no Steph. It's probably brutal. Miami up 12. Jimmy 1 assist, 1 rebound. Gonna stand out, no stab. All goes to where's at 2 points each with 4 minutes. Damn. That's gonna be a weird feeling. Like Butler's going back, and then it's like, oh, it's just you. It's you and Dre. McCollum, Iowa, West Virginia, Indiana, Colorado State, Minnesota, Patino, Mexico. Man, Patino at Villanova. Nova loves him some Italians, boy. They gonna get themselves nice, good looking Italian. Good. I'm fascinated with Patino. Let's just see what he does. Uh, yeah, I'm fascinated to see that. I'm also fascinated to see if Clemson can score, can get some damn runs. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yeah. So, I mean, what are your thoughts on Russell Wilson? Yeah, I'm worried about this Florida State. I don't know if we're gonna get the over in that one. That was tough. Last three coaches that Drake has hired are all now three head coaches of the Big Ten. Damn, he is. You know, man, it's fascinating too when, and I'm certainly not calling Drake like, a stepping stone school. So I understand that. But it's fascinating when you're at a school like that and you're the AD and you're nailing these hires and everything is success and success leads to them leaving. And you have to do it again and again and again. Uh, I would be working some stuff into my contract. Like, I get paid if coaches get themselves a better job. You know what I mean? Like, because that's tough, dude. That's tough. And not, that not happy for him, but I mean, nailing coaching hires is not easy. And like you said, like nailing three in a row. Have you played no run first innings for opening day ever? Let's pull up the last couple of years, but could be an angle. I have. I don't know off the top of my head. I'll tell you what though. Um, dig some stuff up tonight. I'm gonna do the same. I'll have it ready for tomorrow. I'll go through past couple years. I'll go as far as I can, because it's a good look. It is, and I mean it. Opening day, theoretically, is going to be the best pitching day by name all year, right? Now, I mean, obviously, there will be, guys that are hurt, I like all that stuff. And it's obviously the first game too. Like, I don't see a bunch of pitchers go long, but for this bet, we don't need them to go long. Like, we just need that first inning, right? Man, drop your thoughts in the chat. Um, Money, you might have something there. We'll reconvene on that in the morning. If anybody has any data or anything, please, I mean, drop it in. Like, yeah, help out for sure. But it's not a bad look. Wilson is a bum. He, I mean, he's definitely at the end of his career, right? That's why I'm fascinated to see if the Giants use both those guys, right? I mean, Jameis obviously isn't a like that's it. I don't know. I think it. I don't know. I don't know because, dude, you got to have quarterbacks that settle in, like running back and forth. I mean, it just doesn't work. And that phrase, like, you have two quarterbacks, you have zero quarterbacks. I mean, it's pretty accurate. You got a coach staff that needs to win. I'll tell you that. They need to win badly. I don't know if Jameis Winston doesn't become the starting quarterback up there. Like, I mean, it's probably Russ, obviously, to begin the year. But Jameis can throw, and people like Jameis a lot, like teammates, players do. Now, it always inevitably turns into the same thing with Jameis, but that dude can throw, man. And if you're a coaching staff that is, I mean, facing the damn electric chair. Like, buddy, points at your best friend. I mean, we've obviously got a ton of time, but I wouldn't be surprised to see some Jameis in there. Like, I wouldn't be surprised to see like through summer in camp. Like Russ is gonna have a tough time just looking better than Jameis. Like Russ is gonna have to do a lot of the you know, the headset. And I'm not saying anything negative with Jameis. I'm just saying it is going to be a very stark contrast because Jameis has rip when he throws it, man. A lot of it. Russ ain't got that. I mean, it's just not Russ's game, especially at this age. Um, yeah, I'm interested to watch that one. I don't know if I'd rather have Russ or Winston though. Like, my I say Jameis, but again, it's kind of like Ryan Fitzpatrick, not the same quarterback, but it always like they'd make you believe, right? Like they're in that middle stretch of the season, man. They'd make you believe. And in the minute that you do, like things can get out of control. But it's going to be tough for Russ to like when you talk about just like looking the part. And trust me, like in practice, I've been out to NFL practices like daily. Like, again, I'm not in the locker room as a player, but I can tell you, like, looking the part and your wide receivers, your offensive, like those guys' opinions matter. Like Russ is gonna have to do a lot of the right stuff. He's gonna have to bring a lot of intangibles because just on physical look, Jameis will smoke him. Let's see, Nerfies. I love saying Nerfies. Of course, I'm a Broncos fan, so I'm biased. I thought their trade deal was screwed up. Dude, Todd, I'll tell you this, man. Um, when Russ first went to the Denver Broncos, this is a true story. When Russ first went to the Denver Broncos, I happened to be in the same room, same time with Peyton Manning. Okay. No bullshit. All right. And I didn't want to be that dude that, pops off a bunch of, but we're all standing there. You know what I mean? Like, and he's a normal, approachable guy. He's got a forehead the size of, Texas, but like, he's just standing there. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird if you don't communicate, with people around you, right? So, anyways, I was thinking in my head, I was like, man, everybody's going to ask him, tell me about the story back. I was like, man, let me think about something that he's kind of connected to, but not about him. And I just asked him, I was like, hey, man, how's Russ like at Denver? Right? Because it had been enough time that Russ had been there, but, it was still fresh, still new, right? And I swear to God, dude, I swear to God. And Peyton Manning has an answer for everything. Always. Right? Like that dude could run for president and not make it political. I'm just saying, like, you could put him in a podium and fire off questions. And like the dude, I swear to God, I asked him, I was like, how's Russ like a Denver man? He looked over at me and he goes, we'll see. I swear to God, like it caught him off guard. And not that it got him, but I should have taken more from that answer because he was absolutely right. And it was like he knew. He was like, yeah, we'll see. Dude, and the interesting thing is it took me 3 years, like, to understand that because, none of us there are 2 years, I guess. None of us really do. But after that, like, I got it. And I was like, oh, like he knew. No run first innings, 2024, 7-6, 2023, 9-6, 2022, 7-5. All in favor. Let's take a look at the juices. But yeah, I mean, that adds up. It makes sense. All right, I'm glad. All right, beautiful work, by the way. Thank you for that. Yeah, that's we're gonna dive into that tomorrow, like with some matchups, because obviously there's gonna be some juices that are really high. But dude, great work. Should a good look at that. Yeah, since you're getting the aces, how they yeah, and and I love that it's the first inning. Like I love that it's one inning because you're gonna have teams that pull starters quickly, right? Like you don't want to burn up arms. So that's the best way to look at it. Smart, dude. Money, very smart. Wilson sucks. Yeah. Tomlin had a good Tomlin had a good, I guess, handle. I mean, the offense wasn't great, but did what he could. Uh, there now. Got me. Ace on the mound, not a bad angle. Yeah, I agree, and I love that it's I love that it's one inning, and I love it's the first inning, right? Like get in there, because they're going to be itching to throw, and they're also going to be throwing fastballs. Tizzle, I'll tell you what. I mean, you were a pitcher, right? Like I would I would assume that you know your team's ace, right? Long season. Again, not that we're going little league. Like, do throw any curve. Like, there's obviously, obviously, but I could see a lot. I could see a lot of fastballs. I could see a lot of strikes. I could see a lot of ground ball outs. You know what I mean? Like, I could see some ground ball outs. Because I could see some of the hitters want to be a little aggressive. Swing early in the count. Yeah, I think this is a great look. I think they play whoever gets along with neighbors and has the best connection. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I agree. Like, I'm not saying that on your comment. I was saying, like, yeah, we'll see, which quarterback does. I mean, Jameis Winston, I've never heard a player say a negative thing about him. I've never heard it. Now, players are pretty smart. Like, they don't necessarily, many of them do it, right, to anybody, because it's kind of your industry, right? But I've never heard anybody say anything negative about Jameis, man. Like, they'll say he's wild, you know what I mean? But he gets along everywhere that he's been. Winston would be neighbor's best friends because of the trap. Hey, Arch Manning, there you go, right there. He is. I like. He is like. I've never heard a player like, and you could see it even like without discussion. You could just see it. Like, he provides sparks. Now he's coming in usually when somebody's been playing terrible, right? But he's a locker room dude. I'm telling you, it's going to be hard for Russ to beat Jameis out. If Jameis is healthy and out there doing his thing, it's going to be hard, man. Like, I would not put Russell Wilson as the starting quarterback up there. Like, everybody's going to assume that he is. I wouldn't. I'm not saying that he's not, but Jameis is going to be tough to beat out, man. KBO, Kia, Samsung, Kia and Samsung, both teams over 5.5 team total. Plus 224. Can split them if you want. I'm not laughing at what you're saying. It's just, I love it. They're companies. Can split them if you want. It's minus 130 Kia, minus 120 Samsung. Hey, and please feel free. Drop more KBO stuff. Our man, Greg Matson, like he'll have a bunch too. I don't know anything about it. I've seen it. Like, I could not tell you a single thing, but it's fun. Those for more interceptions. Oh, that would definitely be Jameis. Like, Russ doesn't throw a lot of interceptions. He didn't throw a lot. You know what I mean? Like, running the football is gonna be important up there. I don't know what the running back depth chart as of right now, this second, is, but I mean, it would definitely be Jameis. Like, if it were equal reps, right? Like, equal attempts, it would probably be by far. But you would score a whole hell of a lot more points with Jameis as well. There's a trade-off. And when you've got a coaching staff, literally, like, dude, they're on death row, right? Like, you're either getting, your conviction overturned, or me too. So they need to be aggressive. They need to score. The Giants are fascinating this year. I everyone's gonna assume Russ is the guy. I like all of us together on March 25th. Like as long as guys stay healthy for the summer and all that. It's gonna be tough for Russ. Like Jameis is in a much better position for what that staff will want to do. Now, I'm not saying that it's gonna last. Who the hell knows, right? But dude, he is absolutely the man. I'm not saying that like I'm friends. Like I'm not saying that at all. Hell no. Look at me like, who is this caterpillar? Like no. But he is. Anytime that I've been, luckily, in the same vicinity, like what you see is him. Dude will sit down, drink a beer. Like if you're talking to him, talking ball, he will talk to you. And I'm not saying like he would talk to you. Like you get what I'm saying. Like all of us, like general, just dudes. You know what I mean? Like if you're talking good ball, like I swear to God, like you could have anyone from any huge high position, in a room want to talk to him. And if you're just talking ball, drinking beer, he would be right there. Like he would tell the other dude, like, hold on, man. Yeah, he's a normal ass dude. 100%. 100%. Eli, definitely. Like, I'll tell you another story. So obviously I wasn't there for this, but senior year of high school. Hold on, let me get my charger for the laptop. Hold on 1 second. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. So this is Peyton Manning's senior year of high school, okay? And he's the one that told the story. Or yeah, he's the one that told the story. So well, Isidore Newman, right? Eli's younger. And Peyton Manning's like he's known, you know what I mean? Like recruiting wise, whatever. And his dad, Archie Manning, is absolutely not celebrity type dude. You know what I mean? Like he's as down to earth as it gets. So anyways, Peyton was being an ass, to the head coach. And I mean, dude, look, you're the head coach of a high school football team that's gonna win state, right? Your quarterback is Archie Manning's son in New Orleans, right? Like you got to kind of eat it a little bit, okay? But Archie saw it. He saw it again. He saw it again. Didn't say anything, okay? Driving home after practice, right? Archie, Livia, mom, Peyton, Eli, right? Family driving home, after football practice, all that, whatever. So, 5:30, whatever, right? Gonna go in, eat dinner. Normal family, right? Pull in the driveway. Mom already knew. She gets out, gets Eli out. No. Archie and Peyton. Peyton would hit the door. He said, hold on a second. They go in the house, pulls out. Still in the back. Peyton said, yeah, I kind of figured it out. He pulled around the corner. Archie puts the car and stop, tells Peyton, hey, get out. Takes that belt off and whipped his ass right there. Said, get back in the car. We're going over to that coach's house, and we're going to pull up. You're going to go to the front door, knock on it, all right? Ask for him if he doesn't answer, all right? And you are going to apologize profusely, and you had better hope that he accepts your apology for real, because what that just was ain't done, right? Peyton went up tears, apologize. Coaches, downplaying it like, hey, thank you. He could tell. It didn't make it a thing. Just Thank you, Peyton. Appreciate it. Yeah. Got back in the car. Archie said, if you ever do that again, I will whip your ass. I will whip your ass a lot. Peyton said he got the damn point. Like, okay, got it. Not going to do that. That's a true story. Yeah. He was like, yeah, I got the point up that one. I like that about Archie. He's like, oh, no. We ain't. You got my last name. No, we ain't doing that. Oh, man. Well, for the goats. Elliot, what do we got? Uh, sorry, I went on a tangent on that story. Uh, let's see. He is man. What's it for? He does. I mean, he's just a huge human being to begin with, right? It's funny. I'll tweet this after the show. He was speaking, and I took a video, and it was like I turned my back, and I was like taking a video of the selfie, like, "Oh, is this boring?" My dad was like, "What the hell are you doing, you idiot?" Went Twins Tigers money line parlay plus 168. Bobby Payton's like that dude. He could like there's nothing you're gonna throw at him that like he couldn't like answer handle. You know what I mean? Like I obviously politics is not something you be involved in, but like that dude is it. You know what? Like I've noticed this about football people, and Peyton is great at it, but notice like it, coaches, right? Like head coaches, quarterbacks, they remember people's names. It's that's not easy to do. And like it, Peyton always remembers people. It like to a freakish amount. Like now, maybe I'm just not good at it, but it seems like a hard skill, and especially think of how many people like that guy runs into. You know what I mean? Um, like that's one of those like assets, right? Like you see that, and it's like, dude, that's not easy to do, man. See, Twins Lions, sorry. All right, I'm down, man. Nerfy Nation needs to be the hashtag. The pitchers unders for outs. Yeah. So what are they going to have them at? 15 and a half, right? So that's basically what, start the fifth inning? We'll have to take a look. I haven't seen, but generally, I mean, if it's, over 15 and a half or that 15 and a half, that would be starting the sixth inning. Sorry. Um, yeah. Especially, well, we'll have to take a look, but guys coming off injury. I mean, the books are obviously like it's not going to be the same around the board, but it's a good look. Like there's going to be value there to be had, 100%. Tizzle, yeah, he definitely does, man. First by 6 of the detailed draft. Bobby Witt, Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, Acuna, and Albies. Okay, solid. Was the draft tonight? You know what's funny about that? Here's my thought on the crab legs thing. And I don't know. But I bet there was some kind of hookup. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know who it was at Publix, but like, I doubt that he would go in and start stealing crab legs. Now, again, I'm not saying I don't know, wasn't there, but I think that there was some kind of miscommunication between a hookup, and then he was like, I just got to eat it, like, no pun intended. But I've always been fascinated by that because in my head it was like there's because he wasn't a guy that ever got in trouble, and like he was on the baseball team too. Like there had to be one of his boys or somebody that he knew, and it was like there was a miscommunication, and I don't know. I would be fascinated, and I could be wrong. Like I don't know if he's told the story or not. But I've always wondered about that, like because it just seems so random. You know what I mean? Yeah, just he throws a lot of them. Like that's the one thing is that, and that's the one thing that could help Russ if Jameis is in practice throwing picks, because that's trouble. Coach staff don't need that one. It is. I mean, we always take it. Always. The problem with Russ, man, is like you don't always get like the attempts. You know what I mean? But Jameis, yeah, Jameis INT for Russ fumble. That's a good one right there, man. But in practice, I mean, that one's tough. Even as DVT and his calves out. Damn, for real. Damn, I hate anybody injuries, especially good dudes. A lot of runs in KBO, bullpen sink. It's like a more single happy. I could get down with that. I love baseball. Like, anyway, you can get it. I definitely like, hits, runs. Like, I was somebody that loved the extra innings runner on second base. Absolutely love it. You could do it the whole damn game. Like, I enjoy it. Just because, I mean, remember when we were younger, like in baseball practice, and you would start off obviously with ground balls, fly balls, that coaches hitting. Then you'd have BP. If you're a pitcher, you're on the side, doing your sessions or whatever. But you remember when you're younger, like when you'd go through scenarios, right? Runner on second, one out, down by two. You know what I mean? Like I played second base mostly. I loved doing that, and starting in an inning with a runner on second with no outs, like it immediately throws chaos into it. I mean, obviously, it would change the game if you did that every inning, but I enjoyed it. So yeah, I would like to give you. Yeah, he does have that Kobe mentality for sure. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah, what's Kobe did? Yeah, dude, Archie whipped that ass. And look, obviously, I wasn't there. Like, Peyton was the one that told that story. He was like, "Oh, Papa ain't playing." I think Eli told the story of when Eli got yeah. I don't know if it was a DUI or whatever at Ole Miss when he's a freshman. And he calls dad. His dad was like, "Hey, dumbass." And if anybody's been to Ole Miss's campus, this is true. The speed limits are Archie's number. He's like, "You want to not screw up this last name over there, pal?" Oh, damn. Bradley Boo, 13-point halftime lead. Quarterbacks ours, but you know what? You're probably right. Like they do. It's crazy, man. Like they remember names. Like Ryan Tannehill was like that here in Nashville. Like that dude was. It was politician esque, right? Like I mean, just it. I'm sure that it is that position because you have to remember so much. Nervy Nation t-shirt waiting to be made. Yeah, it is. Man, I gotta update. I've been meaning to get on our website too. There's a lot of stuff that I want to create, a lot of cool stuff. Because man, we got some good stuff, but like there's a lot of cool stuff that's a lot less like expensive, and a lot of that stuff is set by. Yeah, I'm glad that you said that. I'm very glad that you said that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying, right? Like it. Why? Like, you know what I mean? Like that, like crab leg. Like, think about stealing crab. Like, dude, you've got 8 things going all over. Like, there's a million things. Like, if your goal was to go in and steal something, right, to eat, that's the, that's not even on the radar. You know what I mean? Like, it's candy, like, it's something like, that's why I was always like, crab legs, like that. That is not an easy theft. You got them breaking off. Like I wouldn't go in and like steal a handful of crawfish. You know what I mean? Like we got a lot of moving pieces here. It's I know it's about. Damn, yeah. Well, there we go. Damn, that's terrible, man. Adam, good to see you, bro. Good to see. I'll tell you what. Hey, we've got 55 minutes. We'll jump out of here, man. I don't want to keep you guys all night. Oh, the Gators tied it up. There we go. All right, we'll jump out of here. Hey, I'm telling you, I love every one of you for real. You guys, and let me say, your friendship means the world to me. And if there's ever anything that I could do, to make this thing better, I assure you that you will never, ever, ever, ever like hurt my feelings. Not that like anybody would be fired like negative. I'm just saying like, like, hey, I think we could do this or this could be better, but I don't want to say like, trust me, I get it. Like it's all for the betterment of all of it. You know what I'm saying? So if there's ever anything like that, let me know, man. I'll work my ass off for it because you guys do the same and you guys work your asses off supporting it. So, hey, for real, y'all are the best for real. Have a good night. We'll be live. Let's talk Nerfies in the morning for sure. And let's get some of these over. Let's get some of these bets. All right, everybody. I'm telling you, man, y'all the best. All right. Good night. Cash these tickets. We'll see y'all in the morning. Peace. Who's got it better than us?